Welcome to Unit 4.2, Relaxing and Listening. We all know the value of a good night's sleep or a good nap in the middle of the day. But how do we achieve a state of relaxed calm so that we can listen to ourselves when we're not asleep? The relaxation response is something that we've all had since the beginning of human beings. We know how to sit around a campfire, to walk on a beach. We know how to relax ourselves, but it was coined by Herbert Benson, the founder of Harvard Mind Body Institute in 1975. He said that the relaxation response is a physical state of deep rest that changes the physical and emotional responses to stress and is the opposite of the fight or flight response. Researchers in the 70s started to understand and measure this response because they found that people in this state were helped in many different situations. One of the studies that they showed early on is that our consumption of oxygen goes down while we're meditating, and thereby putting less stress on the body. Now, music is a time-honored way of relaxing. It impacts both our body and our spirit. It is fully embodied. We want to move and tap our bodies when we hear music that we love. One reason for that is that the sources of music and movement are linked next to each other in the brain, the very beginnings of the brainstem. It's one of our very first functions. We bond socially through music. We select spouses and loved ones through music. It boosts our immune response, and it increases the performance of what we're doing. Now, one reason for this is that music is spread throughout the brain. It's spread in the prefrontal cortex. This is where we create an expectation of what we're going to hear. And this is where, when we get surprised, we become actually more interested in the music. The cerebellum, this is what I was talking about. This is the link between music and movement. And this is also involved in our emotional reactions to music. The limbic system is involved in music, which is the nucleus accumbens, which gives us our emotional reactions, and the amygdala, which is the source of intense emotion. The hippocampus is our memory for this, and it's why you have a strong memory of that soft summer night when you first fall in love, even though it happened when you were 16 and you're now 61. Recent studies have shown that the immune system is impacted by music. Listening to music was better than prescription medications in reducing stress before surgery. People who listened to music had an increase in their levels of immunoglobulin A, a type of antibody that's present in mucosal surfaces and helps prevent infections. And listeners had a higher numbers of immune cell type called natural killer cells, whose job it is to attack bacteria, infected cells, and cancerous cells. Listening to music also reduces levels of cortisol, a stress hormone. For your own exploration, think about what music relaxes you, what music soothes you, and what music picks up your mood. I know we've been thinking about music for a couple of weeks now. See if it's changed. And we look forward to seeing you in the next module.